I'm really glad I'd rode the course a week ago, and I came home and sort of dedicated myself to an even bigger diet of lettuce and water, because it's like you wouldn't ride your road bike on it and go, yeah, it's a really hilly course, but with the first half being flat, bit downhill, and it happened to be tailwind both days, just the trap of going, thinking, I'm flying. I'm sitting on 55 k's an hour for the first half of the race, and then just getting hit with the hills. For all the second half, you could blow up too early. You could spend a lot of bickies too early, and the second half was going to hurt. So that was definitely foremost in my mind today. In terms of the race strategy, I've never actually done a negative split in a time trial. I've never raced a time trial long enough to really need one, except for last year's nationals. So today was definitely take the first 20-25 easy, and then just really try and bring it and go hard home, because that was where the time gaps were going to come.
What about the conditions out there today? It was really windy at various points, I've heard.
Yeah. I had my 80 mil on. I packed a 30, and I told my mates to not let me chicken out and put the 30 on. I put the 30 on last year and probably should have run the 80. And for all but about 2 kilometres, it was the right wheel choice. But the 2 kilometres where it was the wrong wheel choice, back in the car, they got a pretty good view of it. The downhill, I don't know where Rowie came off, but the downhill, there was downhill coming into a right-hander, and I was just going too fast to be able to get, and I could only get into the 12, so I was in the 53-12 getting knocked around, and I was like, this could get interesting. Held it, but I grandmared through the corner because of that, and I threw away seconds there for sure. Otherwise, I hope Rowie's okay. But yeah, there were multiple places where the wind was just ripping through the trees, and it could catch your front wheel without a doubt if you weren't really bracing. I was a bit further back on the bars just to keep that front end under control.
What did you think of your result for today?
Look, it's a lot better than last year. I snuck into 19th last year, really. So I'm 8 places higher. Still a time gap to the really fast guys. So I'm satisfied. I won't say I'm happy, but happiness would probably come with winning it, and winning it is not realistic. So, but that's the life of a cyclist. We're never satisfied. Even when you win, you especially in a TT, you think back and go, well, I could have done this better. I could have done that better. So, I really should kick back and enjoy it. I'll probably go to the bakery a bit later and enjoy it. I didn't. My coach didn't hear that.